Part 3. Let's go. This should be the final version. Come over here quickly. I've strained the potato and kumara, and basically I'm going to make a mash out of that. That's been sitting in this colander for about 2-3 minutes. It's still hot, so that's the best time to mash it. Don't wait till it's cold. And basically just work it like that. Real simple. You've seen it done before, you've seen it done many times, but what I'm going to also add is is heaps of butter. If you're a skinny guy or skinny girl or eating healthy, make sure you add more of this shit. It's good. It's good for your soul. Lovely. And basically just mash that together. Season, salt and pepper. I like to put a bit of wasabi paste in this, but I'm going to leave it neutral today, just for the hell of it. But yeah, wasabi paste gives it a nice kick, if you like that type of stuff, and adds a little different texture. What you also can add to this is cream as well. You can put cream on the stove, add butter to it and reduce it. That's also another way, quite a chefy way, but I'm just going to keep this really rustic here. Nothing like a bit of a chunky, you know, not everything's meant to be smooth, you know. Life isn't smooth, eh? You know what I mean. Yeah, boy. Look at that. Okay. Let's just get rid of this. Now, like I said, depending on the person, you can mash it till it's really smooth, or for TV purposes or webisode purposes, we're just going to leave it like that. Okay, come over here. I have here bok choy. Bok choy is Chinese cabbage. I'm just going to half it. Boom. And then I'm going to give it a quick rinse because sometimes it has a little bit of caca in it, or shit. Like that, lovely. There's another, lovely. You can be fussy and remove a little bit of that, or you can just leave it and eat it, whatever does it for you. Okay, as for those foodies out there that go, oh, you didn't remove that, touch your balls. Here we go. Hot water again. We're going to add a bit of salt, which I can't find right now. And we're just going to basically place it in there. Boom. That's ready to go. As you can see, by the time I'm ready to, that's going to take about a minute. Not long at all. So I have that on the go. If you take a look, I have on this side the compote. Can you see that? That's what it should look like. Okay. When it starts getting that consistency, just take it off the heat and let it sit because it becomes jam-like. That's a compote. Still chunky. Not too watery, and it should taste divine. If it doesn't look like that, then slap yourself. And this is the pork jus. See how that's slightly thickened? I've reduced it by half. Still got the garlic, onions and that in it. I'm going to strain that before I serve it. So let's do that now. Let's get it. Sift. I'm just going to put it into a bowl. Still into a small bowl. Here we go. Lovely. See that? That's what it should look like. Okay. Strain it so it catches all the impurities. You can actually use that. You can eat that if you want. It depends on, you know. I know my old lady loves that type of stuff. She'll eat that. That's lovely for her. But if you want it dew-like, that's what I go with. Nice sauce. I've added pepper to that, and I've added actually a little bit of balsamic vinegar, only because I put too much sugar in it. So I'm telling you how to fix it if it's too sweet. Add a little bit of vinegar, just a touch, and that's it. Okay, we're going to start plating now. I'm going to take out my bok choy. See that? Boom. Put it on my rag here. Boom. There you go. Let's let that sit there. we're going to start plating now. What up today, Hummel? This is his favourite part of the segment. I have some watercress here. I'm going to actually... I'll leave that there. I've got a bit of apple. It's going to nice and crispy. This is, I think it's Gala. I'm not quite sure. Royal Gala or Splendor, whatever's the crispiest you can get. Thin slices, because we're just going to add it to the salad, and this is going to be more of a garnish. It can be thinner than that, but can't be stuffed right now, yo. And that's pretty much it. You can add that to the watercress. Watercress is quite tardy and quite peppery. Okay, look at that. That was plucked from next door neighbour's stream. Lovely. Okay. Before I plate up, I'm going to portion this pork belly. So, I'll put this over here. I feel like this house is really small and tiny. You're limited for space. But this is portion time. Normally I have a serrated knife, like a bread knife. Normally, but I do not have that right now. Oh, yes I do. There we go. Oh. Serrated knife. Normally the easiest to cut with, only because you can get the saw thing going on. Do not, when this is hot, do not try portion it, because all the fat and all the meat starts like separating and sliding. Okay, so do not do it. You have to wait till it's cool. Hence the reason why they call this twice cooked pork, because you let it cool. Some people put it in the fridge and whatnot, and you cook it tomorrow. But I'm going to portion it now because the family is hungry. This will probably give us 6 portions. And I'm going to slice. Can you hear that? Oh, look at that. And you got to be careful, you can't squash this stuff. And there you go. And if I had put this in the fridge, it would have set better. And it would have been easier to cut. But like I said, I think about 30 minutes to 40 minutes just sitting there is adequate. And serrated is good. And try not to mess it up. So you're left with a nice piece of pork belly. Look at that. Juicy. I know Tyree likes this. We're up to Tyree and the Smash Group boys. Okay, plate up time. Okay, I'm going to get my mash. Simple. This is, anyone can do this. Boom. Right in the middle. Nothing flash. About 120 grams. I know I haven't weighed it, but I can tell. And then I'm going to put on top my nice piece of bok choy. Boom, like that. Then what I'm going to do is my jute. I'm going to give me another spoon because I do not. And I'm going to pour it over here. I do not want to pour this over the pork belly, only because it's crispy. So if you want it to stay crispy, don't pour any watery things over the top. This is, you know, you can if you want. And basically I'm just going to place that on the top like that. Do you like that, people? Yeah? You touching yourself right now? Lovely. Sorry, Mum. And then I'm going to spoon around the edges. I'm going to do a couple of dollops. The plum compote. Boom. See? All the ladies at home are going, wow, look at that. It looks great. It's pretty simple, eh? Not hard at all. Boom. If you hear my son swearing, it's because he's gaming. I'll give him a hiding after. There you go. Lovely. And a bit of the juice. Just around the plate as well. Don't be shy. And then on top of that, I'm going to add my crispy watercress. My crispy watercress salad. This on top there. Boom. Can you see that, people? Lovely. And that's just to give it a bit of garnish. And then this is my trusty friend here. Japanese mayonnaise. You got to have this. Every household, look at this. Every household needs this shit. This is the bee's knees. Japanese mayo, any supermarket has got it. And basically just a couple of drizzles. And around the plate too. A bit of white. If you've seen a lot of my pictures, you know that I use a lot of this in my food. And there you go, people. Crispy pork belly on a potato and kumara rustic mash, bok choy, plum compote, watercress and apple salad. It's pretty simple. It's quite nice, eh? You like that? It's pretty. Normally I eat this. Yeah, that's a legal piece.